We're at the home of Arsenal here in North London, and everything points to an exciting contest. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Arsenal, and they face Sunderland.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
A lot of excitement whenever Bukayo Saka is in the lineup. What might we see from him in this game?
Well, he has that ability to beat defenders and deliver excellent crosses. He's going to be the key player on the field today, that's for sure.
Good game. Have a great game. Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Good luck. Cheers. Game out there. Good luck. Cheers. Thanks. Good game. Good game.
Well, this game should offer plenty. Arsenal get it going. And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Declan Rice starts alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Granit Xhaka. Lefebvre. Clever defending.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Chance to cross. Very effective pass. Can he finish? There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Trossard. Rice with it. Subimendi. It's with Gabriel. Arsenal have given it away. Lefebvre. What can they do from here? Oh, moving it nicely. Now with Ballard. Neil. Xhaka with it. Dan Neil. Yuri and Timber. Rice with it. Trossard. Subimendi. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. It's a neat move. Well, it's open up. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Can he put it away? Good looking cross. And that was a really creditable attempt.
Good technique, but just couldn't get it on target, could he?
Good example of pressing without the ball. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. Well, perhaps he thought he might escape punishment. Not the case, it's a booking. Luke O'Nien. Diarra. Well, a really good run, but nothing comes of it. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. He could pick out a teammate. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. And second time around he scores! But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Granit Xhaka. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, the keeper had to intervene, under a bit of pressure there. Good bit of closing down. It's Arsenal's turn now. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Well, no way through there.
Trossard. Now in possession, Trossard. Rice with it. Oh, that's splendid play. Now in possession, Trossard. Can they do it? And watched all the way by the keeper. Let's see about the delivery. Well, they can bring it out now. Martin Ødegaard. And promising stuff from Arsenal. And a chance, Ødegaard! And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Declan Rice. Might lead to a chance. And played in. And that is offside. Hume. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Plenty of support here, but timely defending when it mattered. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, it did look menacing, but punched away decisively. Subimendi. Decent position. Well, a nearly moment, just over the top. Martin Ødegaard. Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them.
They're just too passive with their defending now.
And possibilities here. That's excellent defending following the cross. And the deflection behind then for the corner. What about the opportunity from earlier? Let's have another look now, shall we? And the short option preferred. And it's played into the centre. Brilliantly blocked. Bukayo Saka. Subimendi. Now in possession, Trossard. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, had to stop that one. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Out of play for a Sunderland throw. Diarra. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. And back to Raya. William Saliba. Subimendi. It's with Gabriel. Trossard. Putting it out of play for a throw-in. Trossard. Rice with it. Well, good effective pressure. Declan Rice. Arsenal have given it away. Ballard. On to Hume. Able to create room here. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, clattered away. And there to intervene. Trey Hume. Now with Ballard. Neil. Dan Neil. Xhaka with it. Diarra. This is an excellent run. Really effective shielding under pressure.
Well, that's how to maintain possession.
Incisive pass. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Subimendi. Rice with it. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking. Martin Ødegaard. Timber. Intelligent ball. Has eyes for goal! Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. Now the pressure being exerted. Granit Xhaka. Now with Hume. Oh, it might be! And a goal! There he is at the double! They just can't subdue him!
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Well, on they go again. Arsenal very much in charge. It's turning into a right old thrashing. Reinildo. Diarra. Played towards the near post. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Trossard. Now in possession, Trossard. Well, Sunderland's come away with it. Dan Neil. Diarra. Xhaka. Now with Neil. Enzo Lefebvre. Neil. Couldn't keep the momentum going.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Now the counter-attack looks on. William Saliba. Subimendi. And slipped through beautifully. And quick thinking defensively. Trying to absorb the pressure. Bukayo Saka. Subimendi. Now with Gyökeres. Saka. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. Effective piece of pressing. Neil. Xhaka with it. Enzo Lefebvre. Well, spot on with that challenge. Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Arsenal's free kick here. Subimendi. Could be troublesome. Timber. And a useful cross. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. And back to Anthony Patterson. Dan Neil. Take it away. Rice. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Quick break could be on. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Teammates available. Dan Neil. And Sunderland get the throw. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Well, I thought that had goal written all over it. Just didn't make the most of it.
Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. As always, very keen to get your take.
Well, what a first-half performance this has been so far. They look like scoring every time they go forward. The positional rotation, the ability of players to run with the ball, and the passing have been brilliant. Let's hope we see a similar display in the second 45.
Dan Neil. And possibilities here. Reinildo. Dan Neil. Now with Hume. Daniel Ballard. Now with Neil. Effective challenge. Now, who can he play it to? Will it happen for them? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. And should have been so much more incisive.
Yeah, not quite fluent enough there.
And passing it well. Trying to find a way through. Granit Xhaka. Now a decent position. Played into the centre. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Victor Gyökeres. Rice with it. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Quick counter could be on. Very quick thinking there. Gyökeres. Well, a touch too heavy there. He has teammates around him. Attacking with vigour. Could be. Nicely saved. And I suppose a booking was inevitable.
Yeah, he couldn't let that go, could he?
Who's going to get on the end of it? And swept out of there. Gyökeres. Rice with it. Real chance. And how about that for a save? And he was staring at the net.
What a chance, and ultimately, what a miss.
Lefebvre. On to Neil. This looks interesting. And time is up as far as the first half is concerned. Here. And the second half has begun here in North London. We've seen tidier challenges than that one. And so a booking it'll be.
Yeah, fair enough. That was reckless.
Cross-fired over. This had to look a bit lively given the pressure. Gabriel. Now with Saka. Superb effort to keep it in. Subimendi. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Subimendi. And here's Saliba. Martin Ødegaard. Ball control is the key.
Yeah, they're toying with them at the moment.
Subimendi. A very good tackle. Decent idea. Well, Arsenal unable to hang on to the ball. Enzo Lefebvre. Interesting pass. Terrific block. Penalty. Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, the keeper's gone the right way, but it's just sneaked under him.
So the current scoreline 4-2. Trossard. Really getting stuck in. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Now opening things up. Not a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. Intercepting it intelligently. Dan Neil. Possession ceded by the Black Cats. Gyökeres. An encouraging Arsenal move. Who wants to make a challenge? Opportunity to deliver the cross. Played towards the back post. Well, just couldn't quite control the header, and a disappointing effort in the end. And giving them too much space on the flank. And reading it absolutely superbly.
Yeah, that was well read.
Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Nicely played. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then the finish from Saka demonstrates his ability to make the right run at the right time. What a good goal that is.
Goal for Arsenal, number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Granit Xhaka. Enzo Lefebvre. Xhaka with it. Neil. Shaping to shoot. Rifled against the post, but back in play. So now a corner. Delivering it. Good strong play on the ball. Declan Rice. Trossard. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Good weight on that pass. Bukayo Saka. Rice with it. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Trey Hume. Xhaka with it. Well, we're into the final half hour. Sunderland struggling to keep hold of the ball. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. An Arsenal corner. Who can they pick out? And still dangerous. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Subimendi. Rice with it. Oh, nice ball over the top. A gift for any goalkeeper. Reinildo. Now with Ballard. Dan Neil. Neil. And a brisk run. Granit Xhaka. And wide of where he wanted to put it.
Yeah, keeper had it covered, no doubt about that.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Declan Rice. Subimendi. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Oh, nice ball. Oh, yes, what a pass. And the chance is on. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 8, Martin Odegaard.
Diarra. Dan Neil. On to Hume. That's useful play. Textbook defending inside the box. Daniel Ballard. Lefebvre. On to Neil. And waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. Not too particular there, just happy to clear it away, and a throw-in to come. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. Diarra. Will it happen for them? And regaining control of the ball. Bukayo Saka. Now in possession, Trossard. Well, he's certainly not alone. Fine cross into the middle. You can tell just how badly he wants that hat-trick.
Didn't quite happen on that occasion, but you sense it's only a matter of time before he does get a third.
Le Fay. Bukayo Saka. Very effective pass. Subimendi. Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. But just like that, possession changes hands. Well, they could break at pace. Diarra. Now with Neil. Could be threatening. Terrific block there. Well, threat over for now. Trossard. Rice with it. Gabriel. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Subimendi. And flying forwards here. Trossard. Delivered into the box. Penalty! He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Now he has his hat-trick, a special moment for him.
Well, as you can see, the keeper dives one way and the ball goes down the middle. It's a very good penalty.
Number 8, Martin Odegaard.
Diarra. Xhaka with it. Granit Xhaka. Reinildo. Just 15 minutes remaining. Did well to win the ball back. Really determined play to hang on to it. Martin Odegaard. Opportunity here. Oh, I can't believe that challenge. Brilliant.
He really did do well there.
O'Nien. This looks interesting. Rice. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And back to Anthony Patterson. Reinildo. And plenty of room in the wide area. Oh, breezing past him. And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Subimendi. Victor Gyökeres. It's with Ødegaard. Noni Madueke. And it's opening up. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Reinildo. Alan Brown with it. And they need to get tighter, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. White. Subimendi, showing good ball control, and Sunderland with the ball again. Gyökeres. Thoughtful play. Can he put it in? Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Arsenal's free kick here. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. Enzo Lefebvre. Could pose a threat on the counter. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, they know they need to stop him. Oh, good vision. Well, he's been ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just, however, Stuart.
Well, he loves running off the back of defenders, but on this occasion, he's just gone a fraction too early.
Well, this game ebbing away, and Arsenal have been brilliant.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Played into the box, and still dangerous. Gyökeres. Oh, moving it nicely. Marino. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. And back to Anthony Patterson. Reinildo. Xhaka with it. Diarra. And a fine cross. Sunderland struggling to keep possession here. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Lefebvre. Xhaka with it. And given free rein to run. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Good high press. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. William Saliba. Martin Ødegaard. Noni Madueke. Now with Gyökeres. Timber. And there's the feed into the box. And he's clear as lines. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Brown. Doing everything possible to keep possession. William Saliba. Ben White. And back to Raya. Subimendi. Now with Gyökeres. Went in strongly, decisively. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Could be. Oh, reacted so quickly. Playing it in. Diarra. And really effective shielding under pressure. And over the touchline for what will be a Sunderland throw-in. Failure to keep the ball by Arsenal. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Granit Xhaka. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Might be a chance to break. Mikel Merino. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Granit Xhaka. Reinildo. Xhaka with it. Brown. Danger building. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And that will be a corner. And there's the delivery. And that will be a penalty. is composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot.
Yeah, read which side it was going, but was beaten by the height in the end.
White. Subimendi. Mikel Merino. Ben White. It's with Mikel Merino. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Enzo Lefebvre. So there goes the final whistle. It ends in a victory for Arsenal. Max game is the Emirates Stadium in North London. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal, and they face Sunderland.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Just the challenge that was required. Here are the starters for Arsenal. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Declan Rice starts alongside Martin Odegaard in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And the starting 11 for Sunderland.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Really sound defending. Too much elevation on the header, but not a bad effort. Good piece of closing down. Cross could be useful. And I think the threat has been averted. And you don't want to be conceding there. Free kick, but the keeper producing a save to match it. Playing it in, well, being closely marked, but the header nothing to write home about. Granit Xhaka. And cutting it out. Thoughtful play. Subimendi. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
So over the line and a throw-in. The ball back with Arsenal now. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Subimendi. Yuri and Timber. Arsenal have given it away. Ballard. Plenty of support here. But the danger averted for now. Diarra. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Martin Ødegaard. Timber. Lots of space for Arsenal. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Enzo Lefebvre. Promising looking ball. Can he finish? Couldn't make it 1-0. Maybe not quite warmed up.
Well, that should have been the opener. He has to hit the target from there.
Gabriel. Declan Rice. Subimendi. Committed challenge. Neil. And teammates around him. Oh, good idea. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
Lefebvre. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Nicely timed tackle. And the referee has given them a corner. Who can they pick out? Promising possession, this. Reinildo. And just flicked off the defender, so a corner coming up. Now sending it in and clearing his lines. Trossard. On to Gyökeres. Bukayo Saka. Really good challenge. Saka. Well, this could really help the cause. And Sunderland have it back now. Now opening things up. Victor Gyökeres. Oh, lovely ball. Interesting pass. Timber. Oh, good idea. No, just the tackle that was needed. Ballard. Quite happy to sit deep, but that can have its risks.
I'm not sure these are the right tactics. They're going to have to defend really well in their box.
High-tempo football. And possibilities here. Intercepting it intelligently. Reinildo. Xhaka with it. Diarra. Effective challenge. Gyökeres. Oh, that's a clever ball. Just straying offside. Hume. Neal. And space for them here on the flank. Played into the box. Well, he couldn't get the header on the target, but you've got to give credit to the defending. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Very effective pass, and that's a routine save. Reinildo. Diarra. And he takes it away. Oh, this looks useful. Subimendi. Now in possession, Trossard. Perfect tackle. Intelligent ball. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Going short. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Trossard. The delivery towards the back post. And just too much elevation on the header.
Well, he just can't keep it down, but what a good cross that was. As was the movement in the box. He's unlucky on that occasion.
Really closing him down here. Granit Xhaka. Diarra. Xhaka with it. And intercepted it.
Read it really well.
Declan Rice. Subimendi. And he read it well. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. Opportunity. And inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
Well, opting for the short corner. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And over comes the corner. Well, great hands from the goalkeeper. It was a decent header as well. Who's going to get on the end of it? And just wide with the header. And he has options available. Can they nudge in front? Well, the attack peters out, and that means it's goalkeeper's ball. Getting right into his face. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Gabriel. Martin Ødegaard. Trossard. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Lefebvre. On to Neil. Reinildo. Dan Neil. On to Hume. O'Nien. And Patterson has it now. Neil. Possession lost by Sunderland. Tenacious challenge!
Yeah, great tackle, wasn't it?
Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Can he put them in front? Now the attack fizzled out. And showing fine vision. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. And so a corner it'll be. Now sending it in. And just like that, broken up. Arsenal pushing forward with options available, but timely defending when it mattered. Dan Neil. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. Trey Hume. Now with Ballard. Granit Xhaka. Hume. On to Ballard. Daniel Ballard. Diarra. Neil. On to O'Nien. Enzo Lefebvre. Throw in for Sunderland. Despite the foul, they keep going. Sunderland doing well to regain possession. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Arsenal's free kick here. Well, sensible refereeing, you might say. Now he goes back and hands out the yellow card, Stuart.
Yeah, that's very good. He let the play continue and then came back for the earlier challenge.
Looking to cut inside. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Diarra. Now with Ballard. Dan Neil. Showing good situational awareness. Diarra. Danger building. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Over the touchline for what will be an Arsenal throw. Declan Rice. Gyökeres. Now opening things up. Oh, surely! Well, just the tackle that was needed. Diarra. Splendid block! And the keeper is there to cover up. Reinildo. And ball back with Arsenal now. And crossed in there. And a marvellous goal! The bicycle kick special. A wondrous moment for the fans to savour. And let's never downplay a jaw-dropping goal of that nature. It was stupendously good.
Well, that is absolutely brilliant. Just look at the athleticism. That's a wonderful goal from a top-class player.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Trossard. Very effective pass. Ødegaard. Can he do it? Could be troublesome. It's a neat move. Takes the shot. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Playing it short. And a fine cross. And a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Hume. Back now to the goalkeeper. Luke O'Nien. Reinildo. And Patterson has it now. Diarra. Enzo Lefebvre. On to Neil. And good safe hands on display. Victor Gyökeres. Now in possession, Trossard. Rice with it. Can they set up a chance? Is it going to be? And a really powerful effort there.
Yeah, clean strike, good technique, but just not the accuracy.
And there to intervene. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. That's a useful cross. Oh, not cleared away. And wonderful defending there. Now a decent position.
Well, I have to say, these Arsenal fans are doing everything to inspire the team. They're creating so many chances here.
And showing the importance of width. Really good build-up, but no end product. And there we have it. The first half action is over. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Went in strongly, decisively. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Gyökeres. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Well read to ease the pressure. Dan Neil. Lefebvre. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Neil. He has teammates around him. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Played into the centre. The attack ended disappointingly. Trossard. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. The confidence really coming out. Nicely timed tackle. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they? Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. Oh, could be an opportunity here. This is a joy to watch.
Well, they're certainly hard to dispossess, aren't they?
And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Dan Neil. Neil. Xhaka with it. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. On to Gyökeres. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it.
Just doesn't give them a chance, does he?
Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. And nodded it on, but never asking serious questions there. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. An effective challenge. Subimendi. Well, he's certainly not alone. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Neil. We've seen tidier challenges than that one. And so a caution it'll be.
Yeah, had to get a card for that challenge.
Reinildo. Enzo Lefebvre. Good strong play on the ball. Moving it forward. Well, chasing the game, but now a corner. Who can he pick out? Hume. Well, not much came of that.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Well, a good tackle. Trossard. Rice with it. Is it going to be? Oh, I thought it was going to be a double for him.
Well, he's been good today and probably deserves a second goal there. That was a good effort.
Going short. Determined not to give it away. And firing it. What a commitment to defending.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
Granit Xhaka. Enzo Lefebvre. And a timely intervention. Subimendi. An encouraging Arsenal move. But really sticking to their task defensively. Trossard. Rice with it. Just like that, they have the ball again. Now opening things up. Trossard. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Reinildo. Lefebvre. Xhaka with it. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. And a brisk run. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, showing really good width here. This could be the equaliser. Can he get the shot off? Oh, that's high-level defending. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Keeping the ball is what it's all about. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. Can they open them up?
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
That's a good-looking pass. Clearance needed to be better. Arsenal's free kick here. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Declan Rice. And here's Saliba. And moving it forward. Oh, that's brilliant play. And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. Trey Hume. Asking for trouble, really, with that challenge. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Reinildo. Diarra. And he has options available. Trying to open up the defence. Oh, what a save! Finally, activity for the goalkeeper. And played short. Oh, that's a clever ball. Enzo Lefebvre. Ballard. On to Hume. Daniel Ballard. Enzo Lefebvre. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Useful cross towards the near post. Arsenal have it back. Interesting pass. Textbook defending inside the box. So a throw in here. Good example of pressing without the ball. Trey Hume. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Now a decent position. Subimendi. That's a good ball. Really fine play to keep possession. Able to deal with the threat. Oh, moving it nicely. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Can anyone stop him? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And support available. Quick counter could be on. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw in here. Oh, read it really well. Subimendi. Thoughtful play. Well, they wanted the penalty and they've got one. And a chance for 2-0. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, here it is again. The keeper tries to read the penalty, but in the end, he just makes no effort whatsoever. That's a strange decision.
Goal for
So
Arsenal.
2-0 now.
Martin Odegaard.
Ball retention so important. Granit Xhaka. Effective challenge. Subimendi. Timber. And showing fine vision. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Goal for Arsenal.
3 goals without reply.
Victor Gyokeres.
Not giving it away. Diarra. Xhaka with it. Enzo Lefebvre. Perfectly timed challenge. Out of play for a Sunderland throw. And easily intercepted. Counter-attacking possibilities. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. An Arsenal corner. Played over. Well, not the best clearance. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Granit Xhaka. Just 10 minutes to go. Diarra. And running free here. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Gyökeres. Space and time for Arsenal. Fancies it. Oh, what a stop! Here it is now, a substitution. They take it short. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Arsenal recovering possession well. Saka. And here's Saliba. It's with Odegaard. Declan Rice. Oh, moving it nicely. Has a goal! Well, the keeper made the save pretty easily in the end. Ballard. Xhaka with it. Diarra. Granit Xhaka. Well, he could run onto it here. Lefebvre. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And the cross goes in. Well, no damage done. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Ben White. That's a good ball. Sloppy in possession from Arsenal. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Oh, big moment! Effective piece of pressing. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Saka. Could be troublesome. Certainly fancied it, but the keeper barely had to move. Granit Xhaka. Diarra. Possession ceded by the Black Cats. Mikel Merino doing everything possible to keep possession. Declan Rice. Now with Gyökeres. Committed challenge. Trying to open up the defence. Can he finish? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So back underway at 3-1. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. Arsenal have given it away. And Patterson has it now. Reinildo. Diarra. That is a magnificent run. And a fine tackle. Martin Ødegaard. Urian Timber. Will it open up? Composed play in possession. Good looking cross. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. We've seen tidier challenges than that one. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Granit Xhaka. Diarra. Could be threatening. His determination there for all to see. Mikel Merino. It's with Gabriel. Arsenal could threaten from this position. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And strong play here. Nicely weighted ball. Could pull one back here. The save was a good one. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Danger building. Oh, he will have expected to have done better from there.
Well, he'll be annoyed with himself. He had to beat the keeper from that sort of range.
Good visualisation and execution. Saka. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Daniel Ballard. Reinildo. And the referee blows his whistle. Now we can say at the Emirates Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal, and they face Sunderland.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Declan Rice starts alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Delivering it. Magnificent defending.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
Neil. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? That's a nice looking ball. Attending to his defensive chores. And the starting 11 for Sunderland.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
A bit wasteful from Sunderland. Maybe dangerous here. Bukayo Saka. And space to cross it. And what a magical save it was! And short it is. This looks interesting. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here's the replay, and they work it well just to change the angle on the cross. And look at the pressure he was under there. It makes a very good header become an excellent one.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? O'Nien. Dan Neil. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. He has teammates around him. Could pose a threat on the counter. And he's in. And really good goalkeeping.
Well, in 1v1 situations, he just makes it so difficult for the attacker. What a good goalkeeper he is.
Let's see about the delivery. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. And clearing his lines. Neil. Reinildo. Diarra. Arsenal regaining possession. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. Can they add to their lead?
I have to say, they look so composed on the ball, don't they?
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And a decent save. Full credit. Corner kick played in. And Arsenal unable to retain possession. And conceding the throw-in. Diarra. Now with O'Nien.
A pair of car keys and a wallet. If those are your items, please collect them after the game. Thank you.
Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw-in. Daniel Ballard. Granit Xhaka. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. And he's driving his team forward. Can he score? Well, that is top-class goalkeeping for you.
Yeah, really smart piece of goalkeeping there, as you said. So agile.
Who can he pick out? Found wanting a bit with that delivery. It will be a goal kick here. Martin Ødegaard. And here's Saliba. Urian Timber. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. On to Gyökeres. Oh, useful ball. Trossard. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Oh, he's given us away! Subimendi. Rice with it. Trossard. Victor Gyökeres. Good patience. And the cross goes in. Managed to get it out of there. Luke O'Nien. O'Nien. Reinildo. Xhaka with it. Luke O'Nien. Diarra. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? And players waiting in the centre. Xhaka. Still trailing, but they keep it moving. Martin Ødegaard. Might be a chance to break. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Lots of space for Arsenal. And the ruling is offside here. Granit Xhaka. Now with Neil. Showing a real will to win the ball. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And it's going to be a free kick. Promising possession, this. Xhaka with it. Chance to cross. And just a bit too much height on the header. William Saliba. Rice with it. Trossard. Declan Rice. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing.
Well, they're making this look so easy, aren't they?
Gyökeres. Subimendi. Urian Timber. Reinildo. Dan Neil. Maybe dangerous here. Diarra. And nice vision. Moving the ball nicely in search of an equaliser. Determined defending. Trossard. On to Saka. Subimendi. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Declan Rice. Just the challenge that was required. Neil. Excellent run in possession. What a block! Possibilities for them to counter. Trossard. Rice with it. Oh, danger here. Well read to put an end to that attack. Diarra. Le Fay. Jurriën Timber. Victor Gyökeres. Favouring possession football. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Effective challenge. Promising attack. Oh, did well to skip through. Still looking for space. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Trossard. Rice with it. Sunderland regaining possession. William Saliba. Declan Rice. Trossard. It's with Gabriel. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they?
Well, it does make them more compact, but it also allows the opposition to dominate.
That's a useful cross. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. William Saliba. Timber. And teammates around him. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Bukayo Saka. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Delightful pass. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Subimendi. Victor Gyökeres. Rice with it. And a lot to like about this attack. Victor Gyökeres. No panic, just passing. Well, possibilities inside the box. Superbly read and executed. Trey Hume. And Patterson has it now. Reinildo. Trossard. Danger building. And not quite troubling the goalkeeper. Goal kick it is.
Yeah, it was a decent effort, but as you said, not really a danger to the keeper.
Neil. Went in strongly, decisively. Waited well, and darting through. Oh, a goal for Arsenal! It's theirs to lose now.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Goal
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Declan Rice. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Your thoughts?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. Their only problem in the second half could be complacency, but I can't see that happening.
Neil. Xhaka with it. Difficult to stop him. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Gabriel. It's with Ødegaard. William Saliba. Martin Ødegaard. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Options in the centre. Trying to tee it up. And well aware of the aerial threat. That's a great save.
He did so well to stop that, didn't he?
And Patterson has it now. On to Neil. Ballard. Dan Neil. Granit Xhaka. Trey Hume. Will he play it in? And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he turns away from his marker and then gets his shot away. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So there we have it, 2-1. Trossard. Rice with it. And teammates to play it to. Arsenal have given it away. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Good-looking move. Diarra. Oh, the threat is there. Super stop. Gyökeres. Now with Saka. Oh, chance perhaps. And fine goalkeeping. Well, they're going for the short one. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, he so badly wanted to net another one, but the keeper playing his part.
Well, maybe that should have been his second, but you can see another one coming. He's playing so well here.
And Sunderland get the throw. Oh, not a good throw-in at all.
Dear, oh dear, that was a really poor bit of play.
Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Pass, and justifiably so. Subimendi. And here's Saliba. Saka. Subimendi. Trossard. Well, this is what you call passing with confidence. Good tackle. Lefebvre. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? That's a useful cross. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at... Underway in the second half here at the home of Arsenal. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Well, that should have been a really threatening moment.
Declan Rice. Trossard. Subimendi. Now in possession, Trossard. A very good tackle. And the cross into the middle. Well, they can bring it out now. Nicely timed tackle. Martin Ødegaard. Oh, great vision. Nicely saved. Luke O'Nien. Hume. Really closing him down here. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. And he has options available. Out of play and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. Well, a bit disappointingly, running out of space. It will be a goal kick. Diarra. Xhaka with it. Asking for trouble, really, with that challenge. And so a booking it'll be.
Yeah, fair enough. That was reckless.
Daniel Ballard. And using his body to good effect. And this represents a great chance to score. Well, that could easily have been deemed a second bookable offence.
Well, he has to be more careful than that. That's his last chance, that's for sure.
Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper is happy to claim it. Declan Rice. Victor Gyökeres. That's a good-looking ball. Moving it so confidently now. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. Diarra. Granit Xhaka. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Declan Rice. Arsenal pushing forward with options available, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Decent position. Unable to make the mark with that cross. Enzo Lefebvre. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. Subimendi. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. Arsenal's free kick here. Martin Ødegaard. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And over the touchline for what will be a Sunderland throw-in. Well, made it look routine, but read it well.
Good anticipation there, it really was.
Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Diarra. Granit Xhaka. An impressive run. And it's played into the centre. Well, it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Gyökeres. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Well, we're into the final half hour. Nice looking move, this. Well, they have the ball again. Diarra. Xhaka with it. And moving it forward. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Subimendi. Ball control is the key. Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Victor Gyökeres. Interesting pass. Oh, good use of the ball.
Now, where's the penetration?
And a chance, Ødegaard! Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Dan Neil. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Declan Rice. That's not a bad ball. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Trying to force a mistake. Diarra. Neil. Lefebvre. And showing good game awareness. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Good looking move. Well, shielding the ball admirably.
He's so good at doing that.
Effective challenge.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Exploiting the wide area. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Jurrien Timber. Subimendi. Timber. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal finding space on the wing. Teammates in the middle. Oh, still not away! Throw in here for Arsenal. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Subimendi. That is tackling of the highest order.
Oh, that was so well timed.
Diarra. On to Hume. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Who wants to make a challenge? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And back to Raya. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. And possibilities here. And that is offside. Lefay. Reinildo. O'Nien. Xhaka with it. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Simple save, really. Declan Rice. Rice with it. Keeping the ball is what it's all about. Ben White. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Cross could be useful. Well cleared away. Well, had no intention of losing out. Diarra. In search of an equaliser. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Subimendi. Yuri and Timber. And Sunderland have it back now. Oh, great save!
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Going short. Has the strength to hang on to it. Sunderland struggling to keep possession here. And the counter-attack looks on. Victor Gyökeres. White. Excellent vision. And the keeper more than equal to the task. An Arsenal corner as they look for more. And over it comes. Possession lost by Sunderland. That's a good-looking ball. Can they do it? And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Mikel Merino. It's with Ødegaard. Really nice-looking pass. Good-looking move. And an opening. And keeping it out. Who can they pick out? Well, he read the flight of the ball brilliantly, but just couldn't quite keep it down. Narrowly over the bar. And he read it well. Nicely played. An amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
Now sending it in. Nervy clearance. Well, pressure building. Another corner. Delivering it. Well, he'd love to have that header back. In fairness, he was being closely watched. Arsenal have possession again. Now, who can he play it to? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Safely away. An encouraging Arsenal move. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Diarra. That's a high-quality pass. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Timber. It's with Mikel Merino. Declan Rice. Strong possession play. Oh, useful ball. Merino. This could be it. And it is. He's done it. Surely a case of game over.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal, and the finish is really good. Low and hard beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal all round.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Hume. Diarra. Xhaka with it. Daniel Ballard. Trey Hume. Diarra. Xhaka with it. And nicely over the top. Sunderland struggling to keep hold of the ball. Declan Rice. Well, a touch too heavy there.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
Reinildo. Xhaka with it. Well, had no intention of losing out. And strong play here. Referee spotting the transgression. So the verdict is caution.
Yeah, no complaints there. It was a poor challenge.
Free kick is what's been given. Teammates available. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Ballard. Good physical play. Couldn't keep it. Martin Ødegaard. On to Gyökeres. Thoughtful play. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. A good vision there. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Timber. Well, he keeps going. Not giving it away. Granit Xhaka. That's really good and effective physical play. That is a magnificent run. Can they produce something? Oh, great defending. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, you'll have a go. Oh, fearless. Mikel Merino. On to Saka. Not the pass he had in mind. Arsenal's free kick here. Trossard. Ben White. Rice with it. Oh, this is looking promising. Will he play it in? And a throw in for Arsenal. The verdict is offside here. Arsenal have given it away. Lefebvre. Plenty of support here. A fine reading of the situation. Declan Rice. Decent idea. Might be a chance here. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top quality save. Great anticipation.
Now sending it in. Declan Rice. It's with Gabriel. Given away by Arsenal. Trey Hume. And the referee playing advantage. Lefebvre. And now back with the keeper. And back to Raya. Showing good situational awareness. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, I think the stats will tell you they had more possession, they created better chances, and they were the more dominant side. But that counts for nothing.